next episode of Miraculous Ladybug has finally been announced, but it hasn't been released yet. So I am going to take the time to talk about the episode that was released just before this one. The Ruler. The one that gave me PTSD and is secretly about homophobia? God damn it, the gays are getting fed this time, aren't we? The last episode we got Rose and Julika kissing, and this episode is literally about homophobia with what basically attends to a coming out scene. And god damn it, this should have been a feature film. Before we begin, yes, I am biased. Nathaniel and Mark are my comic making babies. Please, I want more of them. The dawn has risen, and I love the gays, don't you? I'm one of them, kind of. Disney doesn't have the best track record with gay characters, and we aren't going to even talk about Elio. I'm upset. Instead, we're going to be talking about something really good. I honestly didn't think this show would have good LGBT rep in the first place, but surprisingly, it does. But ever since season 5, we haven't really gotten much of them at all. Season 6 has only had a couple moments, and even in season 5, the two only had a few times where they were just in the background as background characters. And they even got exiled in the end of season 5? But we're not going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about season 6 and The Ruler. This episode is the first episode in a while that is focused on them. Except for Marinette and Adrian's weird little B-plot thing, I don't really care about what they're doing. Instead, we're just going to be talking about how this episode approaches and discusses homophobia. It's very blatant for being a kid show, and isn't as, subtle as I thought it would be. In this episode, we meet Mark and Nathaniel's parents. Mark's parents are free spirits who love Mark's writing and support him in everything that he does. And Nathaniel's parents are fine artists who believe that comics are for babies. This episode makes me incredibly upset. And I'm not even talking about any of the homophobia. Just the way that they talk about comics, it is so infuriating. The things his mom make me incredibly angry, and I had to pause the fucking episode at points because I was just so angry. But the plot of this episode is that Mark and Nathaniel have just finished their first issue of their first original comic. This time, it's a colored Western style comic rather than a manga. The style is so cute and I really want to read it. Nathaniel's parents hate it, but Mark's parents love it, and Mark is so proud of his boyfriend's work, and so are their friends. Mark writes the next issue and gives it to Nath to draw, but Nath is conflicted. He's scared his mother will hate this one too and be mad at him for still making comics instead of respectable art. Nathaniel says he doesn't think he can do it, and Mark takes it well with a sad smile before Nath changes his mind and takes it anyway. To me, this feels like a breakup scene. Like his mother found out an inkling that he might be gay, and now Nath is breaking up with his boyfriend before they get caught. But he can't bring himself to do it. The implications of this are pretty subtle, but trust me, it gets less subtle. Nathaniel gets an idea thanks to his new best friend Ziggy, and decides to change the ending. Mark loves it, and when he draws it, everyone loves it. They print it, and Nath is happy, not showing it to his parents. But then when he gets home, he finds that his mother has found the script. She is very angry, and this shot is horrifying. And she's mad mostly at the ending. The part that he wrote, not Mark. This shot is simple. She just found out that he has a boyfriend and is furious. Nath then shreds up the copies of the book that he just printed and remembers that Marinette took the proofs and goes to destroy it. Marinette is able to calm him down, and he lets her keep them in case he changes his mind. He talks to Mark and tells him that he can't do the comic anymore, aka they can't date anymore. Mark hides so that he doesn't let Nathaniel see that he's crying. But Marinette hears and says she'll try and handle things. And as usual, she makes things worse again. Nath's mother then goes to the school to take him home, and Marinette takes this opportunity to make things 10 times worse. She confronts her and pretends that she's going to do the comic instead, but accidentally lets it slip that Nathaniel already made it. Nathaniel's mother also says something about if they were so valuable, they'd be in the Louvre. A bitch, you are an animated character. Fine art is not the only type of art, you fucking bitch. Anyway, she gets akumatized, and she's she's called the straightener. Her French name directly translates to straightener. Yes, it's technically the ruler in the English version, but still, the idea of her power is to straighten things, to fix them the way that she wants them to be. She tries to take Nathaniel, but Mark jumps on her, so she lets him go. But then she uses her power on him and makes him go away and pretend he doesn't even know Nathaniel. And bro, look at Nath's face right here. He's so sad. The animation is 10 times better, and no one is telling me they missed the poor quality animation. It's just objectively better. Nath transforms, and Ladybug and Cat Noir are trying to fix the situation. But in the end, Nathaniel gets the satisfaction of beating his mom with barely any help and uses her powers against her. It's so cool. They then do the thing where they talk to the person while they're in their costumes, and Nath and Mari basically tell him to be more open-minded about art. Yeah, this episode is totally about art. Yeah. And then we see she does. Mark and Nathaniel show her the completed comic thanks to Deus Ex Marinette keeping the proofs, and they love it. They all hug, and we see the page that Nathaniel changed. A kiss between two male leads after they reveal their true identities to each other upon defeating a witch. Mark and Nathaniel have this adorable scene where they have a conversation on Nath's bed about the parallels, about their own art, and how people can get upset over love. They then talk about protecting each other. And Mark says he doesn't want Nath putting himself in danger because he's not a superhero. Mark, you threw yourself on him of a villain today. You remember that, right? But Nath looks at him weird, and he decides to tell him the truth. He transforms and reveals that he is in fact a superhero. And Mark transforms too, but we didn't get to fucking see it! Fucking Thomas, give me his design! How dare you! I just want to see what he looks like! I know we have these dumb little pose stills at the end credits, but it's not the same as seeing it in action. But we do see Nath's cute little smile when he sees Mark's costume. This episode is so gay, and I'm just gonna pretend that they kissed. It's implied. I mean, they were talking about the parallels between their lives and their story, and the story ended with a reveal and a kiss. We got a reveal, we didn't get the kiss. Maybe the next episode will start with the kiss. Whenever it comes out. Which will be in September. The end of September! The gay parallels are very blatant and adorable, and I can only hope that the two will become a crime fighting duo now that they know each other's identities. A lot of people are freaking out because maybe Marinette's gonna be mad at them, but bitch, Marinette doesn't give a single shit. Alia and Nino told their identities to each other and a Marinette and Adrian a long time ago, and Marinette was completely fine with it. I mean, yeah, she was a little upset, but she didn't get mad. The gays are fine! And the same goes for Rose and Julika, too. If any couple is getting this treatment again, it's those two. We also know that each character is going to get their own episode, and the ruler was Nathaniel's episode. So Mark, Julika, and Rose also need to get their episodes. So we have a lot of gay potential. And we're starting off good with 2 gay episodes in a row. These 2 were probably also produced at the same time. I'm just surprised an episode of the dumb Love Square show would talk about homophobia so openly. But it's definitely a pleasant surprise. In my opinion, they handle it fantastic. And I'm still upset about the comic slander, though. I didn't like that. You should go read my comic. Please, one of them's gay. You can check those out on my Tumblr and my website. I also posted fan art of this episode a while back, and I'm gonna post more. For now, I'm gonna go weave homophobia seamlessly into my stories.